So, okay, we're about to reconstitute some GHKCU, and we're going to put it into this valve for my pen. Let me get all my supplies. I'll be back. As always, you already know we have to pop the tops, alcohol top, my backwater, clean that top. And when it's time for me to clean the other one, I have other stuff to clean the new valve with, okay? So, first things first, let me draw up the backwater. I'll be back because I forgot a syringe. Okay, so we have some 3 ml syringes, and then I also have some of these needles for the syringe, so you can take them and change them, because I am also going to use a filtering needle, okay? So let me get into it. Let's see what we're doing first. Okay, this is already clean. Let me open this here. Okay, we are going to add in to the GHKCU. We're going to add 2 mLs of air. We're going to add a little bit of air in there. I mean the backwater first. And then I want to depressurize this, the peptides also. You could just add it. It don't matter. I'm just adding it in. Clutch sickles, we just add it in. Okay, so let's add 2 mils of water.
In the first 48 hours, Take One lounge owner Robert Rayleigh was found murdered in his club. Surveillance video revealed 3 men ambushed him.
Okay, come on.
Crates, one with a fingerprint.
Okay, so.
But before their hunt for Johnny can begin, Hurricane G shuts down the investigation.
Okay, exactly 2. Make sure it's exactly 2 so I don't waste any.
Their biggest concern now, they might lose their man.
With the investigation on hold, our main suspect, Johnny Mesky, has time to get away and be smart.
All right, there we go. Get all the air out.
If you keep making that face,
Okay,
it's gonna stay like
put
that.
2.
Funny. I'll tag in my own car insurance. Well, that's easy. USAA.
All right. This boy in this game. Frustrating. Okay. So when we get the GHKCU, like I said, we don't want it to go in really fast. So we're going to just put it in. We're going to point it towards going down. So it goes in really slowly. And it's so funny because like the bottle is pressurized, so it really wants to go in fast. It really does, but you have to control it and not let it go in so fast. Yep. And so you just do it really slowly. You just take your time as you're letting the water go into the valve. And this will be the last, because you can take it for 3 months, and then you have to cycle off of it for 1 month, between 2 to 3 months. And so it's time for me to start cycling off of it, for this time. So this will be my last bottle for this month. And then you just reconstitute it like this. After it dissolves, I'll be back so we can do the transfer. Okay, so now let's transfer it, okay? So this is the syringe we were using before. We're going to take that off because we don't need this needle anymore. We're going to put on this. This is called a filtering needle. It's just a blunt needle with a filter on the inside of this. And I'm going to put this on. Okay? See, you're not poking yourself with this, okay? Because this is big. We're not poking by a person with this one. And then we're going to Okay, yep. Now we're going to draw out all of our GHKCU. Okay, let me take all of this out so we won't be on here long, and I'll be back. Okay, so now we have two of these. One of these is going to be used to transfer it into this little valve that I'm having my holder, and the other one is going to use to vent it because it's going to be pressurized. So you have to have a way for the air to escape when you're putting something different in the valve that you're transferring it to. Okay, so we got one that we're going to vent with, and then we're going to have one to transfer. Okay, so see, we're going to take off our blunt tip. Okay, we have this one, and we're going to put this one here. Okay, take that top off, and we're going to take this top off also. Okay, so we're just going to put this in here just to create a vent so the air can escape. You feel me? Okay, because if not, the plunger at the bottom will fall out of this valve because it has a stopper at the bottom. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put the GHKCU into the valve.
Gito claims it was Johnny who shot Raymond. He then gives up the name of the third suspect.
She was slow. Let me come back because we already at 6 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can kind of see how it goes, and you can see it going in to the other vial. And so that's how that's going to go in. Okay, now we're going to keep this in there to burp it. This has a little insert where you can push down on this part to push your stopper up to make sure there is no air in this in the vial. See how the air is coming out now? Okay, see? There's no air now in this vial. Then you just add it to your pen and you do your dosage. But that's how you fill the vial up. I'll be back. Okay, so this is how you add the needle. This is what the tips looks like for the pens. So you just take the little sticky thingy off. You take this and you just screw it on. Screw it on. And there you go. Okay, when you get ready to use it, you're going to take this part off. I don't really put this back on, even though you can. It just has a little spring and the needle comes out, when you use it. But you don't have to have that on if you don't want to. I normally don't keep it on. It don't really matter to me. I'm practically a pin cushion at this time. So, yeah, this is what it looks like when you have the pen. And like I said, you're going to do, for me, all the pens are not like that. So when you get yours and you check to see how yours is dosing, you can, plan accordingly. So I'm going to take my first dose with the pen, and I can do it every day. I'm going to keep it in the fridge, and that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See y'all.